Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
I'm Grant.
This is Peelin Drag podcast number 6. And in this podcast, we're basically going to be outlining one of our largest trips to date.
It is our largest trip to date.
Yeah, I've personally been planning it for about 4 years now. Since me and Grant met, we've kind of kicked it up a notch and started planning it for about the last 2 years. The last year pretty meticulously. That's why you haven't really heard a lot from us here lately. I've been doing a lot of planning and a lot of on-the-water time.
Been trying to keep it under wraps, too, because we don't want someone to beat us to it.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it as far under wraps as we can. We've got about a month and a half now till we're getting ready to launch. So what we're going to be doing is we're heading down to East Texas. It's about 16 hours away from Richmond, where we're at now. And we're going to be targeting big alligator gar in the kayak. We're talking 6-7 footers.
Our goal is for a 7-footer. We want a 7-footer brought into a kayak, not hooked in a kayak and caught on shore. Oh, biggest fish caught. No, it's caught in a kayak means brought into the kayak.
Right. It's the entire trip is about as insane as you can get. We're gonna drive 16 hours straight. We're gonna float 6 days. It's about 40 miles, give or take. It's a rough estimate, but we don't want to be the guys that get it beside the kayak and claim you landed it, and then nobody will have some pushback because we didn't land it in the kayak.
Even if it takes both of us, if we have to tail wrap it and one get the head and lift the thing into it's coming into the kayak.
Yeah, so it's going to be a massive undertaking. It already has been a massive undertaking. We have contacted a few companies that said they back us, and we appreciate it. This is pretty much just our opening debut about the whole thing. We'll give you updates as we get closer. We're looking to launch towards the about the third week in July, but it's going to be pretty cool. We're pretty optimistic about it.
It's a massive undertaking, that's for sure.
Yeah, but like I said, we want it to be the largest freshwater fish landed in a kayak anywhere. We're not 100% on whether that's factual, whether it will be, because we know guys have caught them in sturgeon, or we know guys
out
have
in like
caught
Oregon
sturgeon.
have caught sturgeon, but we don't know if they've brought them into the kayak. I'm sure there's a world record largest fish caught in a kayak. I can guarantee you it was caught on land, but that's still caught in a kayak.
Well, unless it's offshore. We're talking freshwater.
Freshwater. We just want to pull the thing into the kayak.
Yeah, biggest freshwater fish landed in the kayak. So we'll see how it goes. I've been poking around the internet. We're not going to use any guides at all on this trip. We're going to be completely self-sufficient.
Facebook.
Yeah, we've
Facebook is our guide.
Yeah, we pretty much dug about as much as we could dig while we were having all the snowstorms and stuff back towards the end of last year and the beginning of this year.
That's where all this research took place. We were locked indoors for like 3-4 weeks.
Yeah,
nonstop.
The internet is a wonderful place. Nowadays, you can, if you need to figure something out, if you dig enough, you will figure out what you need to know.
You'll probably find a lot of stuff you don't want to see, too. It's the internet.
Stupid. But anyway, you're dumb. But that's what we're doing. We're just kind of announcing it to you guys. We kept it under wraps for over a year now, going on 2 years now. So that's what we're doing. Heading down to Texas. We're going to invade Texas. 2 Virginia guys basically just riding off our knowledge of gar here. They act about the same way, just upsized tackle. So
it's like mega blue cat fishing.
Yeah, we'll be 6 days in the wilderness. Hopefully we make it there and back in one piece. It's a lot of unknowns, a lot of dangers, but we're going to try to make it out, rely on each other, and kind of trust each other to help each other get out. But if you guys want to help out, if this interests you at all and you want maybe to play a little part in this, we are currently looking for GoPros.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
out of everything is we've got one apiece and a handheld and a decent camera for photos, but we would like to have 2 camera angles just because we want to bring y'all along as much as we can. So I mean, we want to be able to show you everything we did. Yeah,
this is going to be completely filmed as a documentary film, I guess. It's going to be feature length, so it's probably going to be close to an hour long, if not longer. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be awesome if all goes right. It's a lot of unknowns, so we really don't know what's going to happen. But we are looking for GoPros. If you guys want to let us borrow them for 10 days, we'd really appreciate it. Obviously, it's like letting someone borrow your firstborn child, but we are in need. Buddy Wayne told me today we're kind of like on a starving artist mission. We don't have a lot of money, but we're trying to do something big. So anything you guys can donate to us to help us would mean a whole lot.
That's the thing. We're trying to keep the costs down as much as possible, and even with that, it's still ridiculously expensive.
For two guys that are, making ends meet, it's going to cost us a lot. So if you guys, want to donate to us and let us borrow your GoPros or maybe borrow some of your gear, we are looking for military-style MRE meals. We have a couple guys letting us use some, so we appreciate that, but we always need more. If you want to donate to us, whatever you have that you think we might need, we'd be very gracious for. And obviously, you'll get a shout-out on, the final podcast we do before we leave and in the video and all that good stuff.
We'll definitely give you credit and everything in the video and all that.
We won't
do
refrain
as much as we can.
Won't refrain from letting people know that you helped us out. Obviously, this isn't going to happen without other people's support, other companies' support. So
that's the thing that happened over the winter. We kind of determined we can do it on our own, but it's going to be ridiculously hard on our own.
Yeah.
So we're looking for as much help as we can possibly get.
We're closing in. We're about a month and a half away, but we're still reaching out to companies and to individuals. If you guys like what we do and you want to help us succeed in making this happen, which we're about 100% certain that we can do it and we will do it and we will be successful, feel free to contact us through email or Facebook. If you're Facebook friends with me, or Twitter, however you want to contact us and let us.
You can get a hold of us.
Yeah,
we got enough outlets.
Yeah, let us know if you'd like to help in any way. We'd be forever grateful to you. It's going to take a lot more than just our doing. We need help, but we can assure you that the plan is solid, and we're going to plan the work the plan. Hopefully, it all comes together the way it's supposed to. But this might be one of the last podcasts you see us in one piece. I'm just saying
hold on to it.
Yeah,
you'll miss us.
Yeah. But it's like I said, 6 days in the middle of Texas in July. I mean, it's going to be hot. It's going to be daunting, but we're going to get it done. But anyway, that's all we got for you guys. We're just coming to announce this to you. We'll come back in a couple weeks with an update on the trip and all that stuff. Like I said, if you guys want to help us out in any way, we're desperate for GoPro cameras. I can promise you'll get it back in one piece. I mean, if you need to talk to us more about it, feel free to contact me and I'll explain the trip in more detail.
It's not like we can hurt a GoPro instead of case anyway, but it's not like we're going to lose them. I mean, that'll be the number one priority item on the trip anyway.
Yeah, if anybody, has any questions about it, please feel free to contact me. I'll let you in on the whole inside scoop on it. But like I said, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be giving you updates soon. But that's it from us. Have a good one.
Hope to hear from you.
All right.